I always knew how to deal with it.
You don't call this a failure?
I kind of call it a failure, but I always have. I was tight.
I was right.
I was sick, man. Hey, September, sunny like this. That's why I had to leave you alone, man. I had to do one run.
Nice.
That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. A little bit dusty, but definitely fun. I went to the World Cup track, and after we cannot do the finish, and I went to the ride, go around. Man, it's steep.
That's the finish, right?
That's the finish of the World Cup. This is the last jump we take off.
Looks different, huh?
It is different.
No.
Pretty sick, and we have the policeman over there giving some.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, look, the police are stopping the people. Oops. Well,
Yeah.
for once it's not me. Pretty sick to be here, you know, like it looks big, but at the end when you have all the, I mean the jumps, the lag corner, the VIP at the end, the truck for the Red Bull TV, look pretty small at the end.
History was made here.
History was made, yeah. Oh, I finished my last race here.
Yeah, the very last one?
Yeah, very last one. We decided the day before with Rob, because we didn't know if I wanted to keep racing, and he's like, you should call it now at home. Then I'm like, okay, like Steve Pitt did a year after, I guess.
Yeah.
Or two.
I can remember you did not win.
Definitely didn't win. I barely made it. I think I qualified 80 on my own track. I guess, you know, it's hard to, especially when you know you're going to call it the last race here. You just want to enjoy, no push hard, doing some suicide, some jumps, and anyways, no way I could win it. Guys was getting way too fast, and I was on my maximum speed. Getting old, I guess that's what it is.
As usual, I guess you wanted to win.
Of course, like when you start anything, you know, like doesn't matter if you're old, ask Steve Pitt on everyone. When you're at the gate, you just want to win. It's normal, it's human nature.
Any regrets?
Any regrets? Definitely. My biggest regret, I guess, was prepared that year really good with my trainer. I don't know exactly when the Worlds was in Fort William. I was racing 4-cross and downhill, and I qualified, I think, qualified top 4 in 4-cross, but I know I could always make a pass in 4-cross, especially in Fort William. And qualified top 7 in the downhill, or second, I don't even remember. I think I banged my chain guard, but I think at the top, couldn't pedal, and qualified in the top 10. And it was definitely the year I was top 5 or top 3 in the downhill, same in 4-cross. Then I was like, I'm going for both of them. Either I get both of the jersey or I don't get any. Then I went to the 4-cross, get cut in by a Spanish guy, land on my wrist, and basically broke my wrist, couldn't race the downhill next day, sabotage both races. Then that's probably the only regrets I had. But at the end of the day, things happen for a reason. I was ready, but I guess the title was not ready for me. Then, yeah, it was a regret for sure.
So you used to race at World Cup events, both the downhill and the 4-cross.
Means both practice.
Both practice, but you never won both at the same time.
Nope, never. Get close. I got a win and a second. Oh wow. I always wanted to do it because no one did it. It was more what it drove me in mountain biking, doing things like people never did, instead of trying to win every race. Like winning the Rampage, never been done from a racer. Then I won that. I was pretty stoked because a racer coming to an event where it's free ride and win was pretty cool. And yeah, every time I try to enter something different, I try to win, because it's more like the challenge of trying to win it.
Yeah, the challenge.
Yeah, there's just the challenge. It's like, oh, a racer cannot win that thing, and do it anyway. That's what I liked it. And not really graving about victory and victories, because victory, we all know, then it comes and it goes. And when you're on the podium, everyone remember about you. When you go on the podium, you're gone. No one know about you. Then I guess trying to mark the history or something.
Any other missed opportunities in your career?
Nope. I definitely did something like not many people did. Probably only one guy, Steve Pitt, definitely had one of a big night before, show up the next day and win. That's, yeah. I don't think many people did that. And I definitely did, winning crankworks overall, the Omnium, without going to bed around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when I have to race 9 o'clock in the morning. Then it was definitely a challenge. It's okay for 1 or 2 events, but when you do the 4 week in Whistler, going to bed at 4, not really sober, and still win the Omnium, was pretty cool. It was just difficult when I went home. I was so tired.
So if you end first, you last.
True. Well, when you second, you last.
Yeah.
Same.
How do you do with that?
I always knew how to deal with it.
You don't call this a failure?
I kind of call it a failure, but I always have in my mind, and if I give the best of what I could that day, either you win or you lose, like you say, or well, at least I learned. And I always was pretty happy as I had a good time. I think the thing would drive me the most was when I was going to the event and I see the crowd pleased when I was doing tricks or having fun basically on the bike. That's basically what would drive me to go to the next race. Obviously, if you do both, winning and putting the style and the show together, that's a bonus. It's definitely going to be some damage in town and in the bar, but
so when you give everything 100% and it's only like the performance and the time that talks,
exactly,
you have no regrets.
No regrets, you know, like you can always live on titles, you can always live on looking your titles and your jersey, but it's not what is going to make me a better man or a stronger man, especially when I give everything. I think we have the perfect example this week with, Aaron Green, win everything, didn't win the Worlds. He wasn't even pissed. I guess it's the way it is, he gave his best. And I think the sad, because I wanted him on the win, was basically our boy, Mick Hanna. Mick Hanna losing by 0.3 definitely hurt. But at the end of the day, I look at his run, he gave everything he had. Unbelievable run. I mean, all the season it was like 10, 15 or 8, and boom, 0.3 of the winning. I mean, that's serious skills here when a full crowd is waiting for you in a full country, man. It's pretty massive. For me, he's a winner.
Yeah.
I don't care about the jersey. He's a legend.
When you get injured, how do you consider this? As a lesson?
When you get injured, you always have to take it for a lesson, for sure. For me, it drives me to get even stronger and come back and prove that I can come back as fast as I was before. It doesn't matter the injury I had, because I have a strong mental when it comes to I'm going to get back. When people tell me I cannot walk, I don't care what doctors say. I'm going to prove them they're wrong. And that's a fight I have, and I love to fight. And even if I look pretty relaxed, I'm definitely committed to the things I do, and that's what people don't know much about me.
Nice. So this place, only good memories?
This place, only good memory. And I start this then, I'm pretty stoked about it. We have World Cup here, we have the World Championship, we're in Valnor here. I mean, we have a full-on bike park, it's sick, I can ride every day. What do you want? What do you want better than that, brother? It's all good, it's all relaxed, and I'm riding my bike for fun now. See you guys later, boys. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed my little story, and keep it on, and don't forget to subscribe, boys. We need to make that channel big, massive. Booyaka! Respect.